Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we will study about relation between roots and coefficients of a quadratic equation. We know that the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and a, b, c are the coefficients of quadratic equation. By using the quadratic formula, we can find the roots of a quadratic equation. If we suppose that first root of the quadratic equation is alpha and the second root of a quadratic equation is beta, then we can find the sum and the product of the roots as follows. So sum of the roots is equal to alpha plus beta. By using the values of alpha and beta, we can write this as. So now we can take 2 as a LCM, and after simplification, we can simplify this as this will cancel out with this one, and now minus 2b over 2a. To cancel out with this one, we have minus b by a. So sum of the roots alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Now product of the roots alpha beta, by using the values of alpha and beta, we can write this as 2a 4a square, and here we can use the formula a square minus b square. So here this value is a, so a plus b, here is a minus b. So we can, this is first value and this is second value, first value plus second value, first value minus second value. So first value square minus second value square, so minus b square minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole square divided by 4a square. So when we take square, this square root cancel out with this one. When we multiply this minus, we have b square minus b square plus 4ac. So this minus b cancel out with this plus b, so we have 4ac over 4a square. This 4 cancel out with this one, and 1a cancel with this one square, and so we left with c by a. So the product of the roots is equal to c by a. If we denote the sum of the roots with s and product of a root with p, then sum of the roots will be equal to minus b by a. And we know that the coefficient of x is b and the coefficient of x square is a. So sum of the roots is equal to minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, or b by a, and product of the roots p is equal to c by a, and we know that c is the constant term and a is the coefficient of x square. So you have to remember that the sum of the root is equal to minus b by a and product of the root is equal to c by a. So now we can write a quadratic equation if we know the sum of the roots and the product of the roots. Exercise 2.3, question number 1. Without solving, find the sum and product of the roots of the following quadratic equation. Part 1. X square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5, and c is equal to 3. We suppose that alpha and beta be the roots of the given equation. Then we know that the sum of the root is equal to alpha plus beta, and this is equal to minus b by a. Sum of the root is equal to minus b by a. So b is minus 5 and a is equal to 1. So we have sum of the root is equal to 5. Now product of the root is equal to c by a, and here c is 3 and a is 1. So the product of the root is 3. So without solving this quadratic equation, we can find the sum as well as the product of the roots. Part 3. Px square minus qx plus r is equal to 0. Solution. Here A is equal to P, B is equal to minus Q, and C is equal to R. And we suppose that alpha and beta are be the roots of a quadratic equation, then the sum of the roots will be equal to minus B by A, and here B is minus Q and A is P. So this is equal to Q by P. So sum of the roots is equal to Q by P. Now the product of the root, this is equal to C by A, and C is R and A is P. So why here this is minus? There is an error. Part 2, Px square minus Qx plus R is equal to 0. Here A is equal to P, B is equal to minus Q, and C is equal to R. Let alpha and beta be the roots of the given equation, then the sum of the roots will be equal to minus B by A, and here B is equal to minus Q and A is equal to P. So sum of the root is equal to Q by P. Product of the root is equal to C by A, and here C is equal to R and A is equal to P. So product of the root is equal to R by P. Part 5, here alpha is here A is equal to L plus N, B is equal to M plus N, and C is equal to N minus L. Let alpha and beta be the roots of the given equation, then sum of the roots is equal to minus B by A, and here B is M plus N and A is L plus N. So this is L. So just L plus N. Now the product of the root is C by A, and C is N minus L, and this is L plus M. So B C is N minus L. So this value must be equal to, this is L and this is also L. This is typing mistake. So the remaining parts of this question are you have to take as assignments. So the remaining parts of question 1 you have to take as a assignment. Question number 2, find the value of k if part 1, sum of the roots of the equation 2k x square minus 3x plus 4k is equal to 0 is twice the product of the roots. So it is given that the sum of the roots is twice the product of the roots. So let's start the solution. Here we have A is equal to 2k, B is equal to minus 3, and C is equal to 4k. Sum of the roots, we know that this is equal to minus B by A. And you have to suppose that here alpha and beta are the roots of this given equation. So yes, you have to write this is alpha and beta be the roots of this equation. Then sum of the roots will be equal to minus b by a, and here b is equal to minus 3 and a is equal to 2k. So this will be equal to, sum of the roots will be equal to 3 by 2k. Now product of the root is equal to c by a, and c is 4k and a is equal to 2k. So this k cancel out with this 1 and 2 times 4. Now according to the given condition, the sum of the roots is twice the product of the roots. So we can write that alpha plus beta is 2 times alpha beta. So this is the required condition. So we have to use these values here. So by using these values, we can write this is sum of the root is equal to 3 by 2k, and this product of the root, this alpha beta, is equal to 2. So we can write this as, so this 3 by 2k is equal to 4. So we can say that k is equal to 3 by 8. Just you have to multiply k here and just you have to divide 4 here. So this will be equal to 3 by 8. So the required value of k is 3 by 8. So the second part you have to take as a assignment, and this is this same as it is, just here given that sum of the roots of this equation is 3 by 2 times the product of the product of the roots. So just you have to multiply, this is alpha plus beta, then you have to write here 3 by 2 into product of the roots. So this is for your assignment. Question 3, find k if sum of the square, sorry, question 3, find k if, first part, sum of the squares of the roots of the equation 4kx square plus 3kx minus 8 is equal to 0 is true. So it is given that sum of the squares of the root is 2. Let's start the part 1. Solution here: a is equal to 4k, b is equal to 3k, and c is equal to minus 8. And let alpha and beta be the roots of the given equation. Then sum of the roots will be equal to minus b by 8, and here b is 3k and a is 4k. After cancellation we have sum of the root is equal to minus 3 by 4, and the product of the root is equal to c by a. C is a minus 8 and a is 4k. So after simplification, so we can simplify here. So for 2 times 8, so according to the given condition, sum of the squares of the roots of the equation is 2. So it means alpha square plus beta square is equal to 2. So this is given condition. We know that alpha plus beta whole square is equal to alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. So we can find the value of alpha square plus beta square. Just we have to shift this value to the left hand side square. So by so we can write this as alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So why use so now we use alpha square plus beta square as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So writing the value of alpha square plus beta square, here we have this form. Now we can use the value of sum of the roots and the product of the roots. So alpha plus beta, we know that this is minus 3 by 4, and the uh, alpha beta, the product of the root, is minus 8 by 4k. Now we can simplify this as 3 square is 9. So here is square, so this will be converted into the positive 9, and this is 4 square is 16, and here this minus this, when we multiply minus 2 with minus 8 we have 16, and this divided by 4k is equal to 2. So now we have to shift this 9k to the right hand side of the equation. So we have this form. Now we can take 16 as a LCM. So 16 2 is a 32, 32 minus 9 divided by 16, this is equal to 23 divided by 16. So by cross multiplication, just you have to cross multiplication. So this multiply with this multiply. So 23 4k is equal to 16 multiplied by 16. So now we can, so this is here multiplying. So when or you can say that dividing both sides with 23 multiplied by 4. So here is we have, so we can cancel out this 4 1 times 4 and 4 times 16. So 16 4 times 64 and 64 by 3. So this is the required value of k. So now you have there is assignment for you. So the second part you have to take as a assignment, so you can solve this. Question 4, find p if the roots of equation differ by unity. So, and the second part, the roots of the equation differ by, so equation is given. So part first, let alpha and alpha minus 1 be the roots of given equation. So since it's given that the roots are differ by unity, so there is a difference between these two roots is, that is 1. So if we take the first root alpha, then second root will be alpha minus 1. Here in second question is that differ by 2. It means if first root is alpha, then second root will be alpha minus 2. So now first part, let alpha and alpha minus 1 be the roots of the given equation. Then sum of the roots, it means alpha plus alpha minus 1 is equal to minus b by a, and product of the root will be equal to c by a. Now this equation is given here. B a is 1, b is minus 1, and c is b square. So b is minus 1, b is minus 1, and c is 1. Sorry, a is 1. So minus this will be equal to positive. So alpha plus alpha, 2 alpha minus 1 is equal to 1. So 2 alpha is equal to 1 plus 1 when we shift this to the right hand side of the equation. So 2 alpha is equal to 2, then alpha will be equal to 1. Now product of the roots, alpha square minus alpha is equal to p square by 1. So here c is p square and a is 1. So now we have here it is given that this is, we have find out that alpha is 1. So replacing the values, alpha is equal to 1 in above equation, we have 1 square minus 1 is equal to, this is this must be equal to p square. So I can write here this is p square, this is also p square. So p square is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So p square is equal to 0. It means p is also equal to 0. So the second part you have to take as an assignment. Just you have to take here it is given that the roots of the equation differ by 2. So if it is alpha, then second root will be alpha minus 2. So by using this you can find the value of p. This is your assignment. Question number 5. Find m if the roots of the equation x square minus 7x plus 3m minus 5 is equal to 0 satisfy the relation 3 alpha plus 2 beta is equal to 4. Part 1 solution. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 7, c is equal to 3m minus 5, and let alpha and beta be the roots of the given equation. So the sum of the root is equal to minus b by a. This is equal to b is equal to minus 7, a is equal to 1. So we have 7. Alpha plus beta is equal to 7. Product of the root alpha beta is equal to c by a, and c is equal to 3m minus 5, and a is equal to 1. So product of the root is 3m minus 5. So we can write that sum of the root alpha plus beta is equal to 7. So we can find beta in term of alpha. So beta is equal to 7 minus alpha. So we write this equation number 1. And from here alpha beta is equal to 3m minus 5. It is also given that 3 alpha plus 2 beta is equal to 4. So now we replace the value of beta in equation number 3. We have, so by replacing the values of beta here, we have this form. So when we multiply this term with 2, we have 14 minus 2 alpha is equal to 4. So 3 alpha minus 2 alpha plus 14 is equal to 4. 3 alpha minus 2 alpha, we have alpha, and just this for 14 we have to shift to the right hand side of the equation. So we can write this as alpha is equal to 4 minus 14. So alpha is equal to minus 10. So we can use alpha is equal to minus 10 in equation 1. So we have 7, and this alpha is equal to minus 10, so minus into minus plus, so this will be equal to beta is equal to 17. So now put alpha beta and beta in equation 2. We get, so alpha is equal to minus 10 and beta is equal to 17. When we multiply these two values, we have 170 minus 170. So minus 170 is equal to just 1 minute. Sorry. So just I want to take a pen. So we can write this as minus 170 is equal to 3m minus 5. So when we shift this minus to the right hand side of the equation, this will be equal to 5 minus 170 is equal to 3m. So we can write as this as 3m is equal to minus 165. When we can write this a is equal to b, then we also can write to b is must be also is equal to 8. So this is same. When we subtract this from this, we have minus 165. So 3m is equal to minus 165 dividing by 3. So we have m is equal to minus 55. Now part 2. The roots of the equation x square plus 7x plus 3m minus 5 is equal to 0 satisfy the relation 3 alpha minus 2 beta is equal to 4. Equation, this is given equation here. A is equal to 1, b is equal to 7 and c is equal to 3m minus 5. Let alpha and beta be the roots of the given equation, then the sum of the roots alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Here b is 7 and a is 1. So sum of the root alpha plus beta is equal to minus 7. The product of the root alpha beta is equal to c by a. Here c is 3m minus 5 and a is 1. So the product of the root is 3m minus 5. Then sum of the root alpha plus beta is minus 7. So beta can be written in term of alpha. So beta is equal to minus 7 minus alpha. We write this equation as equation number 1. Now product of the root is equal to 3m minus 5. So we can write this as equation number 2. And this is 3 alpha minus 2 beta is equal to 4. This is given and we write this equation as equation number 3. So now put value of beta in equation 3. We have 3 alpha minus 2 into minus 7 minus alpha is equal to 4. By multiplying this value by minus 2, we have 3 alpha plus 14 plus 2 alpha is equal to 4. So we can write this as a 3 alpha plus 2 alpha and we have to shift this 14 to the right hand side of the equation. So we have 3 alpha plus 2 alpha is equal to 4 minus 14. So 3 alpha plus 2 alpha 5 alpha and 4 minus 14 is minus 10. So after dividing both sides by 5, we have alpha is equal to minus 5. Now put alpha is equal to minus 2 in equation 1. We get beta is equal to minus 5. Now put alpha is equal to minus 2 and beta is equal to minus 5 in equation 2. We have 2 into minus 5 is equal to 3m minus 5. So minus 2 minus 5, this is plus 10 and 3 alpha minus 5. So we have to shift this to the right hand side equation. So 3 alpha is equal to 10 plus 5, this equal to, so 3m is equal to 15. So m will be equal to 5. So there is a sign, here is an assignment for you. Part 3 you have to take as an assignment. Here is here is assignment for you, and part 3 you have to take as an assignment. Here there is a assignment for you. So you have to take part 3 as an assignment. Question number 6. Find m if sum and the product of the roots of the following equation is equal to the given number lambda. So we have to put sum of the roots and the product of the root is equal to lambda. The first part is 2m plus 3 within bracket x square plus 7m minus 5 within bracket times x plus 3m minus 10 is equal to 0. This is the first equation. Part 1 solution. Here a is equal to 2m plus 3, b is equal to 7m minus 5, c is equal to 3m minus 10, and let alpha plus beta be the root of the given equation. Then the sum of the root, we know that this is equal to minus b by a, and product of the root is equal to c by a. After replacing the values, we have alpha plus beta is equal to minus 7m minus 5 divided by 2m plus 3, and product of the root is equal to 3m minus 10 divided by 2m plus 5. 2m plus 3. So just replacing the values of a, b, and c. So by given condition alpha plus beta, the sum of the root and the product of the root is equal to the given number lambda. So we can write lambda is equal to the sum of the root, and the sum of the root is minus 7m minus 5 divided by 2m plus 3. So we can write this lambda is equal to this number, and also we can write this lambda is in term of product of the root. So product of the root is 3m minus 10 divided by 2m plus 3. So here this is equation number 1, and this is there is equation number 2, and just you have to ignore this one. This is not an equation number. So by comparing 1 and 2, this is equation number 1, this and 2, we have this condition. Now we by cross multiplication we can write this as, so this cancel out with this one, or dividing both sides by 2m plus 3. So we left with minus within bracket 7 and minus 5 is equal to 3m minus 10. So now multiplying with minus, we have minus 7m plus 5 is equal to 3m minus 10. So we have to shift this into the left hand side of the equation, and this 5 to the right hand side of the equation. So minus 7 minus 3m is equal to minus 10 minus 5. So minus 7 minus 3, minus 7m minus 3m, this is equal to minus 10m, and here is minus 15. So dividing both sides by minus 10, we have minus 15 divided by minus 10. After cancellation, we have m is equal to 3 by 5. Here I have assignment for you. The part 2 you have to take as an easy assignment, and this is same as I have done this part 1. So this is exercise 2.4. Inshallah, in next lecture we will solve exercise 2.4. So Allah Hafiz, take care.